family, welcome to my channel. I know there are many women that get played all the time by men, and I just want to make sure that I share what I know, what I've experienced, and what I think the solution is, okay? There are a lot of times when women don't seem to know when they're being played. The trust level is so high that I think even when they see signs, they find excuses, to explain them away. Trust your instincts. Number one, trust your instincts. And when you do trust your instincts, you want to trust but verify. And there are plenty of ways to do that. Okay. So for a relationship that has gone the distance, you've been in a relationship for 6 months to a year, maybe more, you're going, you basically have decided to commit to one another. If you haven't decided to be exclusive, this is not for you. This video is not for you. But if you have decided to be exclusive, you want to make sure that there's a level of trust. For me, there are certain things like my cell phone is open. You want access to it, you have. When I'm holding it, you want to see what I don't mind. It has to be respectful, though. It shouldn't be like, oh, I'm checking up on you, what you've been doing. No. Oh, mine is locked, or I can't get to the map, or whatever it is from mine. Can I use yours? Sure. It's not going to be, what do you want it for? Why? Why are you trying to spy? Why are you trying to be all up in my business? Right there is a red flag. Why are you so concerned? What do you have to hide? Okay. So you have to be careful in these relationships. For me, if I need to borrow your phone for whatever reason, and you don't want me to, and you have a concern with that, there's a trust problem. If there's a trust problem, I am not in it. Unless there's a ring on my finger, like we're already married, and then we have to deal with it. I don't know, therapy, discussions, whatever the heck it is. But if we've just committed and we're not married yet, I'm not dealing with that. I'm moving on because obviously you have something to hide. Sometimes, you guys live together before you get married. You're living together, and it gets to a point where the person doesn't have a job that requires them to be working at night, let's just say. But they keep coming home later and later. And on top of that, as soon as they get home, they jump in the shower. Hi, in the shower. Hello, in the shower. Are you a construction worker? If you're a construction worker, yes, of course. If you're a firefighter, or something where you actually get dirty, yes. But if you've been working in an office, and every time you come home, you gotta jump in the shower as soon as you get home. Not even a hello, straight into the shower. Hi, what are you washing off?
What are you washing off?
I understand sometimes when I come from outside, I just feel like I'm dirty. I just want to wash the germs off of me. I'm not a germaphobe. Don't listen to my children. I'm not a germaphobe. But sometimes I just, but it's not every time that as soon as I come in, hello, and I'm in the shower. There's something wrong with that, if you ask me. But if that's the normal, what you're used to, and it's not a change from past behavior, don't worry about it. Don't listen to me. Just move on. Okay. Some of the other things is jealousy. A lot of times, the person who is cheating is jealous when somebody gives you attention, because they know that they do that to others. Like they give other people that they're interested in extra attention. That means they're emotionally or mentally already starting to cheat. So when somebody starts to give you that attention, they have a problem with it. Don't make it an excuse for them to say, oh, they just have a jealous nature. No. For somebody who is comfortable in their relationship and there are no trust issues, their jealousy is not there. It is not there. There's a certain amount of jealousy that may be healthy. I haven't experienced it yet. I don't know what it is, so I can't tell you about it. But to me, if your partner is having heartburn with somebody, hi, how are you doing? Giving you a little bit more attention, talking to you more, and they're jealous, that's a problem. That should let you know it's possible they themselves are having side situations. So you want to look into that. The other thing is you have to know each other. I'm a touchy-feely person. When I'm talking to somebody, I have my hand on their shoulder or on their arm. I give people hugs. My spouse is not like that. When we were, going out together, he'd be like, you hug everybody. He had that look like, it's disgusting. But I am the opposite. I'm a very friendly person, outgoing, so you have to know each other. Him knowing that I'm already like that, he's okay, that's how I am. But if I were not, and maybe there's a particular person that every time I see them, there's some kind of an awkwardness where I'm always trying to, that you have to be aware and you have to be cognizant. So know the character, the nature of your partner. And then when they do something out of band and they start to do, more and more, and you see more awkwardness or more imbalance, then be aware. Be very aware. Okay. I would also say one of the other things is a lot of times when your partner is cheating on you, they don't want to go to certain places in public with you because obviously there are certain circles that you guys are in where some of the people in your circles may know that your spouse is cheating. So if you used to hang out together with this group and then all of a sudden they don't want to hang out with that group and it's more and more happening, beware. Stop getting played and listen, live your life, live your best life. If whatever happens and your spouse decides to walk away, that is the opportunity to find a better person. However good you think your spouse is, if they chose to walk away or they chose to cheat, they couldn't have been that good. They just couldn't. I'm just saying. And you are worth more. So I saw on one TV program where this woman was saying she was 4 months pregnant. Her spouse, her husband, was a pastor or something like that at a church, like, a certain position at church. And he was having an affair. And she found out, and the lipstick on the collar kind of thing, or something of the sort, something very obvious. And he decided that he was going to, move out. I guess go live with the other woman or marry the other woman. And so he packed his stuff and he was, walking out. And did this 4-month pregnant woman not throw herself at his feet and hold his ankle? And did he not continue to walk and drag her along the floor? Woman, where is your self-esteem? Please never do that. I don't care how much you love the person. I don't care if that's Jesus himself walking out on you. Knowing that Jesus would never do that. Don't throw yourself on the floor like, what's wrong with you? To me, the self-esteem issue, listen, if your self-esteem is down on the floor, like that low, know that you're going to be used and abused. People treat you the way you feel about yourself. Truly. So if you feel that you're not worth anybody's time or efforts or whatever it is, that's how they're going to treat you. In the beginning, they'll be soothing and but then it gets to a point where they will get sick and tired of it, where they have to keep trying to lift you up, keep trying to encourage you, keep trying to make you feel better about yourself. It gets tiring, it gets old, and they will treat you like dirt at some point. If you're a parent, please, your children, as they grow up, let them know they're fantastic, they're awesome, they're treasured, they're valuable, okay? Don't treat your children like they don't matter, because it grows along with them and into their relationships when they grow up. You can't do that to your children because you've set them up for failure for life. So it's very important. My girls, they'll let you know that they're gorgeous. And it's not conceit. It is not, prideful. They were fearfully and wonderfully made, intricately woven by God himself. Come on now. So why are you gonna go stand somewhere and look down at your feet, and just feel like you're nothing? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Do you see this? The creator of the universe make this, okay? So no, you will not. Don't let any man or woman treat you less than. I've heard that sentence. Don't let them treat you less than, okay? You are worth so much more. Let nothing that happens slip by you. Not that you're a scout and you're always like this. Where have you been? Where are you going? Who are you going with? What were you doing? When are you coming back? What time is that going to be? Ooh, you're 2 minutes late. You told me you're going to come back at 3:15. It's 3:17. Don't do that. Nobody wants that either. But just be aware, you know what I mean? And allow, people change, people evolve, but it has to be a balanced relationship. It has to be something where both of you have a level of trust. Never trust anybody 100%. Only God. I'm not kidding you. Never trust anybody 100%. Because that is when they take advantage of you, and eventually it gets to a point where they treat you like trash because they feel like if they tell you you're stupid, you believe it. If they tell you, oh, I just went on the moon last night and I just got back this morning, you're going to believe it. So don't trust any human being 100%. There's a certain level of trust that you should give to human beings and no more. They're human. They will fail. Failure is inevitable, So you have to allow them that grace. There should be a level of grace that you give them, even for yourself, because as a human being, you will fail as well. And my heart moves on very quickly. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I am not one of those that pine after people. And I think it is because of how I grew up. And again, one day I'll tell you the story. But because of how I grew up and moving from one household to another, my heart became very guarded. I guard my heart like a treasure. And I only allow people to come so close. Because when they penetrate that deep core and you allow them there, at some point they're going to go. Either they choose to go or unfortunately we all will die. When that happens, you get devastated to the point where it actually affects who you are. And so you don't want that to happen. And make sure that there's a certain like different layers of, spaces that you allow people. Don't let them into the core of your heart. Only God should be there. Okay? Only God. So you have to let that person know, this is how I am, take it or leave it. But in saying that, you have to be the best you, not condescending, definitely always respectful. Watch how you speak. Don't trash talk about people and in front of people, and just be respectful. Respect yourself and hold yourself at a higher level where you are accountable for your actions. Because people always go, well, you made me do this, you made me do that. No. Your reaction is in your control. What they do is not in your control, but your reaction to them is in your control. Absolutely 100%. So always remember that you are in control of your actions. Okay. So never you made me do this. No. And when you apologize, I had that video. When you apologize properly. Okay. And just make sure that you give the kind of respect that you expect people to give to you. Because it doesn't make sense that you trash talk people and then you expect them to respect you. That doesn't even make sense to me. So let's be the best us that we can be and choose our partners carefully and wisely. If you have some kind of intuition and you're uncomfortable being around them, listen to it. Listen to your intuition, because 99% of the time you'll be correct. Okay. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, that's all I came to say. And I hope somebody hears this and somebody finds this valuable. And I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye.